best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the winners of 3 straight of Florida Gators. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Overstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Vols will kick this deep to get us going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start the 25.
On the ready. In blue. In blue.
They'll run it from the gun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
They bring them down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw. It's Marchuk. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle this big, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Moffitt. They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down at the 41.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Will hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. the play fake, looking to pass it. Caught on the outside. It's Lovett. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Gators offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He flips it to the back across the middle.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
That completion makes it second and short. Looking to pass. It's Marchup. Grabbed by the receiver. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
He lets it rip. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. All these players are aware if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
And the Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
But Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Looking downfield, it's Marchup. He's got it right near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3. Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, 2nd and goal. And he scores! Touchdown, Gators! No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? A gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8.
In that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read, and the result is a 1st down and a big gain.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Got the 1st down and still motoring. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up 1st downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
The Volunteers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And the wideout goes in motion. Running game is working. Let's stick with it on 1st down. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Now, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And the Vols will have 1st and 10 here. In the red area, it's Terrell. He goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The shotgun handoff here. End zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
It's a quick grab. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And he drops it. Can you believe it?
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
2nd down after the incompletion. Quick throw caught over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Offense success the formation. It's 3rd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to chuck it again. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on 4th down. It's a shotgun run call. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. This is becoming a productive drive. A 1st down at the 47. Looking to pass. It's Marchup. Close to the tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
They look to throw it here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Marathon drive, the 11th play, and they face a 3rd and short. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Marathon drive, the 11th play, and they face a 3rd and short. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. QB keeper all the way. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
So second down after the incompletion. A quick throw out left, complete. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Direct snap. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down. Looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. First down and 10 now. Looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Great quarterbacks have answers no matter what the defense is in. This time, the quarterback and the receiver knew that they were going to be able to connect on that corner route before the ball was snapped. The throw was so quick, the defense didn't have much time to adjust.
The pass rush closing in. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick it deep to begin the second half. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. After a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Receivers on the field, will they take a shot here on 2nd and inches? He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to his receiver downfield.
The 2nd down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Pick up the 1st down through the air. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And the Volunteers will line up on 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Looking to throw it again. The pocket breaking down. Graham behind the line. It's Terrell. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's caught inside the 10.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. And here's the handoff. And he'll be brought down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. He's swarmed by the defense.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here and maybe holding the 3 points.
There we go. After a long drive, it's third and goal. Can they push it in or settle for 3? Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Vols. And that will give them the lead now. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the upright. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Back to pass. It's Marchuk. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Makes it second and 10 from the 38. An inside give now from the shotgun.
My gosh, this offensive line's got a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And it's taken at the 25. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Gators offense retakes the field. He'll hand it off. Bites off a defender.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Pump over the middle. It's Wilcox. Tacle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game, who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw, just having a dream performance.
Toss play, running right. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He's got it with room to run. One down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made, looking to the goal line. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. They get him down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return.
And the Tennessee offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Fire to the right side, complete. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it in the third quarter of play. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first three quarters. If you check out some of the stats here, let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Now they'll run it on the toss. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Play action here on first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Touchdown, Volunteers. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Florida offense is back with a quick throw to the right side. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. It's Marchuk. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
And the Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Direct snap to the back. Eludes a tackle.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The throw complete to the running back underneath. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent game. Moves the ball to the 33.
Love this call on the angle route to get the back out of the backfield and in the middle of the void of that zone coverage, and he turns it into a really nice pickup for a first down.
Throws it to the right. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking downfield. It's Marchuk. That pass is caught. And he's down right there. That's enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Bringing pressure.
If nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Marathon drive, the 11th play, and they face a 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. As the QB fights his way into the end zone.
tell this quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do as things were developing in front of him. He saw that open space and decided, I'm just going to take it myself and head to the end zone for a touchdown.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ballgame is tied here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Shoot and drop back. 8-yard line.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. That sack sets up a second down and very long. And he'll set up to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Whoa, you're talking about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
The Vols will line up to boot it away. And he comes for his second punt of the game. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Dropping back. It's Marchuk. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Caught on the outside. It's Wilcox. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Second down play coming up for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fires it to the wideout. And it's a comeback route. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Takes the handoff again. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock. Important third down play coming up. This would be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. Out of the gun now on third down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Oh, he breaks free. It's up the race. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Florida.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. And it's blocked. The kick was low. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Dropping back. It's Marchup. He escapes the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
The Gators are in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Look, I realize on any play call that is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Send the back in motion. On the move now. This time it's complete. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
So the offense will set up first and goal here in this first overtime. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Back to pass. It's Marchup. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Let's see what the call is on this critical third and goal as they try to punch it in overtime. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count.
Okay, ready? Squirrel, squirrel, hornet, hornet.
Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So we're set up now for the biggest third down attempt all game. Can the offense punch it in here in overtime? Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. Trying for a pick six to win the game. That'll do it. Game over. The defense makes a decisive play to win it in overtime.
Oh, no. Oh, that is a tough decision by this quarterback. What a mistake. And now it's simply the kicking game. This defense better come out and be ready either to get a turnover or push this line of scrimmage back as far as they can.
So here we go. This defense needing to come up with something special here. Make a play and keep hope alive in this game. Clear movement before the snap. That'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And now the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So the offense comes up on 3rd and long in overtime. So they don't want to take the loss and make this field goal try more challenging. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So we'll set him now for a field goal to win the game, a moment every kicker dreams about. And now the defense will spend a timeout to talk strategy here before this crucial play coming up. Here we go. We'll set up for a potential walk-off game-winning field goal. It's good! An overtime game winner.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk,